Hello, welcome to episode 19 of Why Civilization Started Over. In the last episode, we saw this revolution start in China, and we will be continuing to see what's going on with that. So, if we look over here, we will see more areas start to break away and join this revolution. So, we see these two cities join, along with this city up here, and also some land over here joins. With this, the rebels will push up and connect up with this city. Meanwhile, China will push into this city and defeat the rebels there. They'll start pushing it over here. The rebels will push up and connect with the rebels in this city, and then they will start making their way towards this giant blob. However, the Chinese will push back up a little bit over here, getting close to this city. Also, they'll push over here. However, eventually, the rebels will push and also trap a bunch of Chinese troops over here. Chinese troops will try to save them. Will try and make an attempt to save them. However, that just leads to more getting encircled over here. And these ones all die, and they start closing in on these ones. And these rebels are somehow managing to start to win this. As over here, they will reconnect to this city. The Chinese will push them back over here near Vietnam and start pushing towards Hong Kong. However, they will not be able to take it. Eventually, all the troops over here are defeated, and we will get back to this later on in the episode. Going over here to daily South African update. In the last episode, we saw a second alliance formed down here, being the Right Triangle Alliance. And this alliance is basically countries that this alliance is basically against the Diamond Alliance, and the Diamond Alliance wants to defeat all countries that are not part of the Diamond Alliance. So the first thing we're going to see down here is the dark green country and the light blue country are going to invade into these two countries here. So the green country will start pushing in and will quickly take the capital, as the blue country does the same to this country over here. They will both fall. And in the treaty, the green country will take this country here, and the blue will take this country here. And this blue is incredibly close to the color of the water, so in fact they might be the exact same. Well, not exactly the same, but like really close. So let's just make this shade of blue a tiny bit different. Wait, that just is the color of the water. But that's better. So we're just going to change this color quickly. Anyways, we can remove these capitals now since these countries are dead. Also, I forgot to remove this city here in the last episode, so let's remove that capital. Anyways, continuing on, we will see the red country and the blue country. Then are going to invade into this brown country here, which is part of the Right Triangle Alliance. So that's going to lead to the Right Triangle Alliance getting involved, as we see this dark blue country invade into the other blue country. And we see this country over here, the yellow country, which is the strongest member of the Right Triangle Alliance, start pushing into the red country. They'll get close to the city and eventually take it. Meanwhile, the orange country was ready for this and starts pushing into this purple country. However, shortly after, we'll actually see this green country next to the purple country, so this country here joined the war on the right triangle side, as they don't want they're kind of worried about the orange and green country, so they're going to join this war, which was probably a bad idea because they're not that strong. However, they will start pushing in over here, and over here, and over here. Meanwhile, over in the brown country, things are not going well for them as they continue to get pushed into by the red and blue countries. Eventually, their capital is seized by the blue country, and soon after they will collapse, and with that, we can remove this here. Continuing on in this war, we will see the red country push back against the yellow country a bit, and we will also see the orange country push further into the purple country, taking their capital, and eventually taking all of their land, and then they will start pushing into the green country, and will take their capital. They'll also push them back over here. And so will the green country, who will push them back as well. With this, the green country will start an invasion into the orange country, into the other green country, not the orange country. The orange country is their ally. We'll also see the red country push them out, and then push in and take this remaining land here. With this, we see the orange country start to push into the yellow country, and take this city here. And we'll see the red country push the yellow country out of their land and start pushing into them, which is not good because the capital is pretty close as they quickly get up to an ally outside of it. They'll also go around here and take this major city here. Following that major city being taken, this area up here will break away. We'll make it a different color afterwards, but just know for now, this area breaks away from the yellow country. Soon after, the yellow country's capital will be taken. Meanwhile, up here, blue country has pushed the dark blue out of its land, and will then start pushing into the dark blue country. We also see this brown country decide to get some land, so they will start pushing into the dark blue country as well, and will take their capital. Eventually, the dark blue country will leave the war after losing this land here. And following that, the yellow country will collapse over to the red and orange countries. So with that, we can take a look at Peachtree here after we go back a bit. Anyways, obviously with this, all of the light triangle alliance is dead. They lasted one episode. This blue country will have to give up land. They won't be fully dead, but they will have to lose land over to the brown country, which will take not too much land actually. They'll just take this land here. And the blue country will take this land here. However, this country might get invaded into again soon, so they get to live slightly longer, I guess. Meanwhile, this brown country will be split between the blue and red, with the blue taking this, and the red taking this. This green country here will be split between the red and other green country, with the red getting this and the green getting the rest. This purple country will be fully taken by the orange country. The orange country will also take some land over here in the yellow country. And the red country will also take land from the red country as they take all of this down here. Actually, they also take the capital and take all this land along here. And the yellow country is up to just this, but not yet, as there was a breakaway. So with that, we need to make them on here. I'll make them this greenish color. There was this breakaway here. So with that, the yellow country is left to just this. So with that, we need to remove these capitals. They're no longer capitals, so that one needs a major city there. They all need major cities. Okay. What just happened? I accidentally merged the layer. It's an easy fix though, I just had to press the back arrow. Anyways. With that, the area over here looks something like this now, with there need to be capitals for these countries up here, so the yellow team will move the capital to this city here, and this new team will put their capital right there. Actually, I'm going to put the capital right there. And then they will also explore into this land over here and take some of it. Anyways, coming over here, we see the dark gray team, which made the landing over here, and also this pink team, which broke away from the dark gray team. They're both doing some exploring as the pink team explores down here, getting pretty close to South Africa, but they won't reach there yet. Pink team will then expand as they expand into all this land here. We'll also see the gray team explore and expand as they explore this land along here, going up and finding these islands here. And they'll eventually connect over here towards where the yellow team is. With this, we'll see the gray team take a lot of this land, as they take all of this here. Anyways, going over here to the purple country, and also the Caucasus Empire. These two were in a war like 10 episodes ago now. And the Caucasus Empire, they want some more land from the Crimean purple country, so what do? They just send their troops in and start taking land. Crimea was not expecting this and wasn't ready, so with this, the Caucasus Empire will get pretty far, taking this city here, and we'll get close to taking this city. However, eventually, the purple team's troops will get here and start to hold them off. However, we then see another country join this war, that one being this orange country here, who also wants some land from the purple team, so they decide to start pushing in and take this city here. And this is not going well for the purple team. However, this country here, this mint country, will join the war and help them out as they send and troops down here to defend. However, shortly after that, we see Estonia push in and start taking land. As they push down and take this small land here, that's really all they want. But also, they kind of just want this country to not exist, as these two hold bad relationships. Along with that, Finland does not like this country and will also join the war on the side of Estonia. Estonia will make a landing here and then connect it up, as you just saw, and will take this city here. Along with that, this purple country that broke away from the green team in a few episodes ago will also join and start taking some more land, as they take all of this along here. Down here, we will see the Caucasus Empire take this city here, as things are still not going well for Crimea. All of this land will fall, and the Caucasus Empire will take this land here. And if things weren't bad enough for them already, we will then see a breakaway happen in them, as over here, this land here will break away, taking all these cities along with it. This is not good for Crimea, who now has this breakaway that they also have to deal with. And along with that, this orange country is continuing pushing as they take this city up here. The Caucasus Empire will eventually take all this land here. And soon after, another breakaway will happen, as we see this land up here break away. Following the second breakaway, Crimea will agree to make a peace deal with both the Caucasus Empire and the Orange Country, giving them both the land that they invaded into. So the Orange Country will get this here. Actually, they won't get all of this. They get part of it. They only give part of it over. The Purple Country does get to keep this land here. The rest there goes to the Orange Country. And the Arcus Empire will take all the land that they pushed into, getting all of that there. Actually, I'm pretty sure the way it click. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, making some quick changes. Purple team will take that back. However, Caucasus Empire will get some other lands because of that. There. Caucasus Empire will, however, get this province here. Along with anything else. Okay, that's what they get. That's what the Caucasus Empire gets. Anyways, over here, the Orange team will get all of this province here. However, the purple team will get back this southern province here. So, with that, boom, and also they'll push them out over here. So, with that, we have how it looks now. Down here, at least. We have to go back up over there to see what's happening over there. So over here, we're actually going to see a breakaway in this country as well as this area breaks away. And if that wasn't bad enough, there'll also be a breakaway over here. This one is not as big, but this area over here breaks away. And following these breakaways, this country will agree to peace with everyone. So this country gets this land here. Estonia will take this land here, and the rest of this land, plus a bit more, will be going over to a new country. Let me find a color for it. It's too close to the water. There. To this new country here. It will look something like this. So with that, we have a new country here, and this country is left down to just this. Anyways, capitals for all these, also these two got their independence from the purple team. Anyways, capitals for all these new countries, they will be there, 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 and there. Anyways, going back over to China, we will see another rebellion break out. This time being over here in this area that they expanded into in the last episode. As we see a rebellion break out over here. This one's not as strong, but it does span a bit over here into this city here, in fact. This rebellion will quickly connect up with this city here. However, the Chinese will manage to take this land here and start pushing them over here. They'll have a better time dealing with this one than the other one. Speaking of which, this one is continuing to push into China, taking more of their land. and pushing over here, trying to reconnect with this land over here. This one will even take this city here and make it encirclement of Chinese troops here, which will then all die. And this rebellion is somehow incredibly strong. Almost like they're being funded by a bunch of countries that don't like China, but that could never be the case. Anyways, that's where this episode is going to end. So, if you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.